So I'm a lawyer. I practice law in Lagos. I'm chairman of the firm of Aluko and Oyebode. Outside that, I think of myself as an investor. I look for opportunities. It's important to say that, the 50 odd countries on the continent are not all the same. So I would hate to overgeneralize what the key is to doing business on the continent. I think the real thing is just knowledge of the local market. Whatever market it is that you go to, is try to understand that market, try to behave like the locals in the market, try to understand what they want, what their aspirations are, what the rules and the regulations of those markets are. Each one of these countries, again, different rules, regulations, different governments, different. Histories and cultures totally different, but to pay special attention to the likes and dislikes of the local communities, and I suspect that when you do that, you will then find success in those markets. Look, I've always felt that the gap on the continent is around education and leadership. One of the reasons I'm particularly interested, and when I was asked to speak at the business school, was for that. I think that if we're going to achieve the objectives, if in 20 years we look back and we say, what have we done? It would be that we've educated our people better and at all levels, but that education also includes significant investment around leadership. I think that our students must focus on leadership as a core skill. In addition to all the other specialist skills that they've acquired along the way, because that's going to be the real difference. Our ability to manage our people better, our ability to mentor our people, our ability to show true leadership around the problems that bedevil our continent. And so for me, that's going to be the difference in the past and the future. Maybe learning about issues in North America and in Europe don't particularly prepare us for the challenges that the continent has to deal with. Challenges of income inequality, challenges of poverty, challenges of leadership. All of those issues are clear and present issues that we've talked about over the last 2 days, for instance. And I think that if the graduates from this school were to achieve on the continent, they would achieve because they've been engaged on those issues. They have a special experience dealing with those issues. And I think that as we look forward to the African century, what would happen is that information and that learning will lead them in the right direction. And so I have a great feel, and I'm actually convinced that the African century can do with the ALU MBA graduates.